Crystal City family internment camp survivors who later enlisted in the U.S. military and fought for their country. The second exhibit is about the history of La Raza Unida Party, which originated here in Crystal City, Texas, and in Southwest Texas, which fundamentally changed the political landscape here in Texas and really across the nation, right, where Chicanos, Hispanic people, Mexican Americans, Latinos. Looks like just regular folks. Okay. Oh, I love a giant skeleton. The second exhibit in my story museum is about the La Raza Unida Party, which Crystal City is the birthplace of La Raza Unida Party. As I had mentioned, it all kind of culminated in the late 1960s with a student walkout led by high school students at great peril. Again, because of just the level of violence and discrimination and racism that they faced. Out of La Raza Unida Party, they were able to elect some of their first ever Mexican-American elected officials, including our dear friend Turi Gonzalez, who some of you may have met yesterday and earlier today. And then finally, the third exhibit is the exhibit on the Crystal City Family Internment Camp. Our Pilgrimage Museum Committee has been very hard at work updating the exhibit. It very much stands on the shoulders of our friend Hector Estrada, who was born and raised in Crystal City. Actually went to high school or went to school in the same building that used to be the German school during camp. It actually wasn't until many decades into his life when he moved to San Diego, or when he was living in San Jose, California. He happened upon an exhibit at the Japanese American Museum of San Jose about the Crystal City Family Internment Camp. And he actually learned for the very first time in his life that his hometown had been the place where there was a concentration camp. And it angered him, it shocked him to such an extent that he spent the next decade doing his own independent research, collecting photographs, collecting pictures, many of which we just saw at the high school rotunda. And he did it all on his own. No organization, no grant funding, just one person with a real passion and a desire to seek out the truth and uncover this history. And so, you know, we always want to shout out Hector Estrada. Oh, we are passing by the Popeye statue to your right. If you look to your right, we will be seeing Popeye, our local Cristaleño, honoring the spinach capital of America. So our Crystal City Family Internment Camp, and to your left, here we are at the My Story Museum. Just to round it out, our exhibit, or our Crystal City Family Internment Camp portion of the exhibit, has been just recently updated. You are seeing it fresh. Major kudos to a superstar right here on our bus, one Mr. Kaz Naganuma. Also on our bus is a member of our museum committee, Karen Kai. And shout out to our other pilgrimage committee members, our museum committee members who are not on our bus: Victor Uno, Becky Shibayama, Diane Yamashiro Omi.
How about Kesha?
Somewhere up there. Okay, so it's on the corner.
So it starts here. Ayako, your first alphabet. Kumal,
I can send it to me.
Yeah, that,
but it's all
repeated.
57.
It's all repeated, so I wonder if Masaki is error.
Well, and it's Sachiko Sumiko Sachiko.
Yeah.
So anyway,
There's
but they're
an error
all
there.
so Q57.
Now it's who's done quite a bit of research on camp. So that's his drawing, and then we used that basically to do 3D printing of each of those buildings, and they had to be hand placed and glued individually. So it was a very, very time-consuming process. But Victor, you were
Sure. There's me right here.
Is that a Purple Heart?
63 years ago. That's me here. That's Hiroshi down there. But this is Victor Uno's father.
Oh my God! Wow.
So Diana asked us if we had photos, and we said yes, she wanted to include us because we were part of the museum.
The third one after him, and then I have.
This
I have
Hiroshi.
There he is. And he came when he got here last week with Mr. Uno. Where am I, Sylvia? Where am I? Wait. I just put him up last night. So he's there.
Special with ribbons and everything.
No, well, because
He's the last one there.
he was the last one because he was one of the last ones I did, and all the rest were already in alphabetical order. I said I hope he doesn't feel bad about that, but what can I do?
Oh, that's
I'm so glad that got
Yes,
done.
he got up. No, I'm waiting for him to come in to tell him.
He should be the next group.
Yes, I'm gonna grab him and I say, "Come on, you're going with me, sir. Come on, let's go. I got something special to show you."
Peace Corps, you don't have to do the draft. He got out of the Peace Corps, they drafted him.
Really?
Yeah, but he lucked up. He ended up in Germany. Because our age group, most of them went to Vietnam. Vietnam was ugly, very ugly.
Imagine.
Yeah. So you. I forget. We're getting close up too.
The arrowhead.
History up here.
Some pictures of my family here in Crystal City. This is my mother here, second from the right, I guess. And they were from Callao, Peru, and they were essentially kidnapped by the U.S. government, brought to the Crystal City Family Detention Camp in 1943, I think it was, and they stayed here until 1947. So yeah, this is a really important memorial to my family. So we have to visit this.